it looks like they fixed that bug. They announced that the one of the pre-order bonuses was supposed to give you hit and run, and it looks like they fixed that, so it's finally given it to you. They were like, "Hey, we made a mistake. We'll make sure this gets to you. This skill gets to you later," which doesn't matter too much to me because hit and run is not really a skill I prefer to use, but it's nice to get it. With that said, welcome to another exciting episode of Super Robot Wars Y and our adventures with the Advent Calendar. Let us go forth and find adventure. Let's just take a quick look before we take a mission. We got Rain, Dolmon, Captain, and main protagonist to 5. I see really no reason to upgrade any of the others max. I'd rather not even deploy them if I could help it. Kind of got our heavy hitters going on. In the last episode, we managed to increase our rank, which will allow me to actually push the upgrades beyond 5. So we could buff some of these a little bit more. I think maybe we'll wait till we have the rest of our A team, if that makes sense. Side missions, battle. DLC. Let's take care of the onboarding process. I find the auto is a little fast for some of the text blocks, so I will advance it upon my finishing of reading it. Yeah. Advent Calendar, Representative Office, Ace Pilot. Yes, it's a title given to any pilot who's taken down 70 or more enemy units, and it's up to you to bestow this title on them. Of course, I hope there'll be a great pep boost for everyone. Though, what if you sat down and spoke with the East pilots individually, one-on-one, like speeches? What? I should just talk to them? The experience they've gained becoming aces could provide you with some valuable insights. That's true. I'd like to do that, I think. Though that does make it feel like bestowing them the title is just an excuse for me to have a chat. I know assigning titles is an official duty, but I think it would be best to forget all of the formalities and just talk to them like a normal girl. That's right, if you're a boy, you're going to be talked to like a normal girl. That's hilarious. These are our newly minted aces, after all. I'm sure they'll accept honest words from them. Thank you. I'll give it a try. Honestly, I'm looking forward to chatting with the aces. Our assist crew has gone stronger. They've improved by gaining experience just like the pilots. They each have 4 levels of growth, and each level they advance unlocks new abilities for them. That sounds wonderful. I can't wait to see how they'll grow. Why don't you sit down and chat with any assist crew member who reaches the highest level, just like you do with the ace pilots? Oh, I'd love to. These are the people supporting the front lines from the rear. I'm sure they can lend you some insight. I'm sure you're right, of course, but I'm also just looking forward to having a chance to chat with them. It's a good opportunity to chat, so why not get all the formality and speak to them as a normal girl? Alright, I look forward to that. Okay, I get it now. They're emphasizing that she speaks like a normal girl. Okay. Out of the way. There are a number of civilizations in the history of our world that grew extremely powerful and then collapsed for one reason or another. Those are what we call super civilizations, right? We still don't understand them completely, but these things we're calling relics from the ancient super civilizations have been found worldwide. I think getting our hands on them would provide a big power boost to the Advent calendar. I see. If the opportunity presents itself, I'll direct the Advent calendar towards locations where we can obtain relics. I'll do my best collecting whatever information I can find about it. However, we should be careful about this. We're sure to run into others who are planning to get their hands on the same relics. Those situations could easily devolve into combat. I truly hope things don't play out that way. I'll take on any challenge if it's for the good of the Advent calendar. Your determination has inspired us. I'll throw myself into gathering information on the relics. The system is essentially the heart of the Advent calendar. It looks so impressive. Every time I see it, it's almost overwhelming. Apparently, the Y generator exists to record everything that goes on the Advent calendar and use that information to create something new. Everything that goes on? Exactly. It tracks the movement of our assets, the total units the Y generator has taken. Our squad has taken down. The number of ace pilots. Using that data, the Y generator creates new things that will strengthen the Advent calendar. Make it sound like the Y generator is rewarding us for our work. In a real way, it is. I'll be the one receiving our presents from the system, but you should look forward to them too. Of course, that'll motivate me to work as hard as I can. We have more conversations. Alright, let's get them all out of the way. The current overall evaluation of the Advent calendar is rank F, or evaluation. The Y generator assigns a ranking based on how our national capabilities stack up against the other countries of the world. I'm guessing rank F isn't exactly the top of that chart. I'm afraid so. To put it bluntly, rank F means we have quite a bit of work left to do as a nation state. Well, the Advent calendar is just getting started. We've got a lot more to show the world. I'll work hard to give that evaluation up. That's the spirit. The evaluation also has an important meaning to the Y generator. Oh? As our strength as a nation grows, it means we're gathering more information and experience. Those in turn help the Y generator to grow as well. Now that we're at rank F, I'm certain the system's Y generator will have some new things to show us. Thank you. Thank you, Advent Calendar. I swear to you, I'll do everything in my power for the people living here. I think I'm actually way higher than that. Yeah, I'm D rank, so I think we have a. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, there we go. So I didn't meet the criteria to be told about the conversation about the other rank up. So I'm now getting all those rank ups now because I kind of pushed the rank ups early. So the game, we hadn't hit a state in which the game was going to actually reward us for this information though. Oh, we've risen to rank E. AM is moving up in the world. It is, but I'm aware there's still much to do. The vast seas of the future is before us. I want to believe these seas are full of hope and continue full steam ahead. Even as a temporary representation, I need to protect the freedom of peace and the happiness of everyone on the calendar. That's the spirit. Now that we're rank E, I'm certain systems, the Y generator will have some new things to show us. Sure. But I bet it has even better things to show us because we're not E rank, we're D rank. Okay, there we go. I appreciate all the free money. Rank D. Finally, some tangible results. This isn't the ranking of our national power either. It reflects the. This isn't just a ranking of our national power either. It reflects the joy of the citizens as well. We're still not finished though. It feels like the calendar hasn't reached its full potential. Happiness knows no limits after all. Of course. I think you're absolutely right. Happiness knows no limits. I'm going to hold on to those words. Conflict still exists in our world. All this fighting is casting a deep shadow in the hearts of our people. We have to end this war so everyone can finally wear heartfelt smiles on their faces. You, myself, and our squad must fight with everyone we have to achieve that. That's the spirit. Now that we are at rank D, I'm certain the Y generator will have some new things to show us. Great. I'm actually happy about all this map XP because I can use that to improve the Y generator further. But let's grab all the rest of these talks. I received a report from the Y generator that the calendar's total MXP has passed 30,000. That's the experience the calendar collects. Yes, it's used to develop STG memory. I think it is being synonymous with the overall growth of the calendar. As someone who inherited the calendar, you could say collecting MXP is my mission. That's a good way to look at it. And I urge you to put the MXP to good use developing the calendar's memory. I can also exchange the calendar's experience for credits, though. You can. Indeed, all I have to do is sell some of the data the calendar has collected. Combat data, information on energy distribution, the current status of the places we visit, even reports on what an incredible job you're doing running the calendar and on my devotion to that cause. There's plenty of demand for all of it. I'm a little skeptical of those last items, but I'll leave the data trade in your capable hands. Just more reason to gather as much data on the calendar as possible. I like all that money. We've now expanded the SCG memory 10 times. The Y generator exists to provide signposts to guide humanity's evolution. Experience along with develop new abilities. That in turn provides all sorts of benefits to the calendar and its citizens. And it's up to you to decide how to develop the STG memory. I feel like I've come to terms with what I should do now that we've unlocked 10 different functions. Oh? The 3 routes the STG memory each have their own purpose, and we should develop each of them to their fullest. Doing that will grant the calendar a significant boost in power, I'm sure. True, though it's not the power I'm after. What I want is to use that power to bring freedom, peace, and happiness to the calendar. Understand, it's up to you on how we use our power, after all. With 10 new functions unlocked, the Y generator has provided us with a new part that we can expand on. It's almost as if the system is rewarding us. Thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I understand. Going forward, I'll do what I can. For the sake of the Y generator, and of course for the freedom, peace, and happiness of everyone on the calendar. Excellent. Push that angle and get more XP. I wasn't going to do more customization, but the game just gave us like a ton of money. Let's give Raina buff. And we'll give Dolman a buff as well. There we go. Buff to the capital ship. I think we're good.
これからの戦いのために万全の準備を。
That is a front mission. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the DLC missions real quick. I will not be talking all the lines. Though I will automatically advance. Some things I will talk through, but my voice will physically die if I attempt to audibly recreate every single thing. So I was going to use the auto thing, but I found the auto thing was either too slow or too fast. It's not a real consistent reading speed, so I'll just go ahead and advance it on my own when I finish with it. Alright, let's start with this DLC mission. Kip happened again. I don't think they agree with you. And there's lethal one thing. Fight back. Caps? You know how you feel, 9. But if we want to survive, we have to fight. Understand. Trust your judgment. Always did. I always will. Thanks. Nothing to stop me if you have my back. Don't forget about me. I won't. I'll be counting on you. At little 9-2. If I may, Cap. The 9 in the van next and the 9 in the are both me. I simply chose to make myself 2 bodies to support the 2 of you. I'm one person. There's no little me or big me. Okay, fine. I get it. You can stop yelling at me. As soon as you've learned your lesson. Let's move, Cap. Yuchu says. Okay. We worked hard to earn our peace. Been waiting to enjoy it for a long time. Let's do this. No matter what you do, I'll survive. About this Earth. Let's see. From what I can pick up, it seems that about 50 years ago, this Earth experienced a great war that changed its topography. In some places, the damage was severe enough to dry out the ocean. When I looked at this blue sea, I can't imagine that. And yet, that was the case, going by the information notes. You know what? This gives me hope. If this Earth could recover from something like that, then our Earth can recover too. Let's make sure we get back home so we can see it happen. Roger that, Cap.
人殺しの機械が行け
対象の危険度の引き上げを検討照準補正完了
大丈夫か
私のことを信
Guess this really isn't Earth after all. Correct, there should be no such island in this location. Only Earth as we know it. Now it would appear that this Earth was involved in a conflict about 50 years ago, and that some of the topography was altered as a result. Huh. Enough collected from this Earth's information network, the history of this planet is filled with conflicts. But look at the azure skies and the blue seas. I think this Earth has managed to overcome all the pain and sadness to get to where it is now. Our Earth can do it too. We're going to return home safely so we can see the day when we can reclaim our own skies and seas. For sure, sis.
私だってやってみせる迷ってる暇はない行け
対象対象は引き
人殺しの機械が今だ
関節部にダメージが蓄積目標を攻撃
俺も見くびられたもんだな
照準調整を発射
この程度の修羅場は何度もくぐってきている
は AI 目の前の敵に集中する。行け。
メインセンサーに深刻なダメージ。目標を攻撃。
タイミングをずらされた。
対象のパワーには警戒が必要。標準調整後発射。
どうしよう、嫌な予感がしてきた。相手は AI 負けられない。そこやるわよ。ポジトロンキャノン。
想定外の事態が発生。遊軍機とデータリンク。標準調整後発射。
そっちの狙い
I
は
hope
お
he
見通
can
しだ。
dodge with a 7% chance to miss. Sorry. A 7% chance to hit with the enemies. So I was hoping that okay, evade these.
対象のスピードには警戒が必要。標準調整後発射。
It's
当たらなければ死にやしない。
9. Both the Van X and the Grand X aren't performing at peak conditions, possibly due to our dimensional jump. We can't let this battle drag out too long. If there's a chance to escape, we should take it. Understood. Wait, detecting object rapidly approaching this area. Just when I thought I'd finally run into someone, it turned out to be a battle. Looks like the mass continues to use unmanned drones. What's the plan? What else? We're helping the guy fighting the drones. I know we need information, but how do we know it's the right choice? It's not really a choice. Hang on. The drones are swatting us. Well, there you have it. Hey you, Black Robots, I'm here to help. Here we go. Back up to the scratching cliffs. They attacked us first. We can't just turn tail and run at this point. You got that right. They want to fight Psyblaster so bad, we'll give them a fight. Well, this guy's definitely eager. He sounds like an okay enough guy, so I'll take it. Let's work together. 9, what's wrong? Notice anything? He has talking kitties. So cute! 9, eyes forward on the guy shooting us, please, and thanks. Heh. Sounds like a lovely bunch, just like us. Am I right? Let's do this. I don't know who you creeps are, but I'll show you the power of the elemental Lord of Wind. I'm going in. You guys ready? Ready when you are. We don't know what we're dealing with. Claws out. Heh, this isn't our first raid. There are enemies. They're getting devoured.
まさきロックされたにゃ。どうするにゃ。
先手を取るに決まってんだろ。させるかよ。
対象の行動は当機の想定範囲外。標準補正完了。
今のギリギリだったな。
Toss up our whisker. Sure, but I think there's some weird energy or something in this world interfering with the Paran converter. Either way, it's our current state and output of the Psyflash is unstable, and we won't be able to use Cosmonova. We can't forget about opening a gate. How are we supposed to make it back to Gaius? We'll figure it out later. We got bigger fish to fry right now.
人殺しの機会がやれる限りのことはやる。
想定外。状況は想定外。
Okay, I will take that. The ability to repair has made this a little bit more feasible. I might have made different moves if I knew I could repair like that.
スーパーロボットを確認。照準補正完了。
そんな攻撃に当たりはしない。素敵です。相手は AI。負けられない。今だ。当たれ。ポジトロンカノン。
機関部に被弾。照準補正完了。
さっきの見た？ライン。はい。ここで絶対に決めてみせることを全力でやる。まだよ。
がギギギガギ
It's unfortunate, you know?
グゲ。
I don't know for what reason I got to attack them. That might be a skill of this character to be able to attack, to counterattack first before the enemy makes their attack. I'm uncertain, but it seems to only go for the first round. We're going to go ahead and use focus, and that means for one turn, minus 30% accuracy to the enemy, and plus 30 accuracy for me, which is great. That should negate any potential chance of hitting.
地球人類の中でも特殊な戦力と判断。照準補正完了。
今のギリギリだったな。
せえ
逃がすにゃまさに。私たちに任せるにゃ。
関節部にダメージが蓄積。
I don't need to do anything here because that spirit I used didn't just infect that first battle, it infects the entire turn. So that's like a minus 30 to hit. Now he is going to get a second attack, and that one will have an accuracy of 2%. So the first attack is 0%, second attack is 2%. Odds are in my favor.
対象のスピードには警戒が必要。照準調整後発射。
どんどんかかってきやがれ。ただで食えるかと思うなよ。
対象の行動は当機の想定範囲外。照準補正完了。
どんどんかかってき。
Going to use focus here and do the same thing.
人殺しの機械が。行け。
想定外。状況は想定
Unnecessary
外。
because we won.
頼んだぜ。
機関部に被弾。照準補正完了。
サイバスタを甘く見るん。見せてやるぜ、バングネックスの力を。ポジトロンバスターセット。
エネルギー充填。
ぶち抜け。
戦闘行動の維持は不可能。
しびれるぜこいつは。
AI の動きにはパターンがある。強化展開。汎用紙生成完了。スマッシャー受け取りなさい。
がギギギガギグゲゴ。対象のパワーには警戒が必要。照準補正完了。
タイミングが合ってないみたいね。相手は AI。 アンチプラトンスマッシャーエネルギーセット解放。全部吹っ飛べ。
任務続行不能。
相手は AI。 負けられない。迷ってる暇はない。行け。
水力の低下危険域に到達。照準調整後発射。
これだったらもっと水力を上げるわよ。
人殺しの機械
This
が。
should finish this off.
行け。
道の維持は不可能。
All hostiles have been neutralized. We should be fine for a while. Emphasis on for a while. Thank you for your help. It wasn't looking very good for us. No need to thank me. You felt to me as much as I felt you. These are my familiars, Kuro and Shiro. It's my partner, Nine. I'm Kizagari. Just be upfront about it, we're from another world. Say what? I'm not sure about the particulars yet, but long story short, this isn't our Earth. You could say we're visitors from a parallel world. No freaking way. You're just like me then. Wait, what? So basically we're in the same boat and we just happen to meet on the same deck, huh? So much for getting answers. Massive battleship is approaching our position. Well, no guts, no glory. Let's make contact with them. You aren't kidding about it being big. That big dome looks like a residential area. So it's some kind of city battleship? Situation confirmed. The battle is already over. Just who are they? They fought against the Valex drones? I don't see much... I don't see a match for their units in our database. Could be top secret weapons developed by some faction or country, or maybe... Hello, can you all hear me? I'm representative of the Mobile City-State Advent Calendar. Our only mission here is to look into the battle that just occurred. We're not hostile. Well, that works for me. This is Second Lieutenant Soji of the Earth Fleet Tenku. Earth Fleet Tenku, you say? Not me, though. I'm from the Holy Kingdom of Langram in Lagias. Holy Kingdom? Her reaction pretty much confirms our suspicion. Indeed, from their point of view, we're complete outsiders. I'm sorry, could you clarify where you're from? No point in withholding intel, I guess. We have no idea how exactly, but we're warped from another world. From another world? No, it sounds bonkers, but there's nothing else that explains our situation. What do we do, miss? I don't think they're lying. Their claim is supported by the dimensional distortion we detected in the area. In that case, would you like to come with us? Just like that, huh? Our world is in the midst of transitional reforms. The situation here is complex. There's always a possibility their power will draw unwanted conflicts to you. I don't believe us meeting like this was coincidence. And you're offering us protection, I take it. Protection isn't the best word for it. The Advent Calendar of representation. I'm looking for people who will be part of our nation. It's pretty sudden. I want you to understand that the calendar is home to all those who love freedom and peace. We will respect your wishes no matter what choice you make. Freedom and peace. They're definitely talking our language. It's a deal. I have a hunch that getting on board with this ship and crew is the right thing to do. What a coincidence. I got the same hunch. The representative does seem like a very nice person. Thank you. We will guide you aboard. Sounds good. Let's go to Gap. Right. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? Different Earth, a world unknown to us. I definitely won't get boring. No matter what comes, I'm going to survive. Living my life to the fullest yet, after all. Okay, I'm going to go back not to reading anymore. See? Feelings alone give me strength. Let's go. Spirio, Dogma, can overcome any odds.
いい位置ですマスター。
せっかくのチャンス逃がさない。イオリカの魔力に束ねて
にダメージが蓄積。照準補正完了。
もっと早く動かないとまた。
対象の脅威レベルを測定。照準補正完了。
そんな攻撃余裕でかわせる。
人を襲う機械が破壊します。そこ魔力で風を呼ぶ。飛べバーテックス。
水力の低下危険域に到達。
Database. Bit concerning. The trigger could be made there for world orders. That seems to be the only conclusion we could draw. Constant negative thinking into us any figures. Let's start by learning more about what's going on. Yes, ma'am. Chief, could you open a channel for them? Alright. VTX Union, Special Section 3, request information of the situation on positive maintenance. We'll be busy, but we ask for your cooperation. Means there's no point trying to negotiate. I think there's some kind of office workers. What's your plan, Master? We're all in this together. Let's work with them to get out of this mess. This is the Aquamarine Sorcerer, Aquamarine of Arath's new Keepers of Order. I propose we work together and defeat these jugs. Oh. Thank you for your courteous response. We accept. We may not have much to offer, but we... Regardless. Did I hear that right? Sorcerer? What was that about keeping order? Don't sweat the small stuff, girls. But our whole VTX Special Section 3 thing is totally opaque to them, too. It's a wild grouping for sure. But we're here. We might as well enjoy it, right? We might as well. You never change, do you, ma'am? But for some reason, I feel my anxiety melting away. Bantering to help everyone be less nervous. Nice work as always. That wasn't exactly what I was going for, but sure. Just remember, you're a member of Special Section 3 now. I got high hopes for you. Count on me. Doesn't matter where we are, I'll complete the mass production test. Front line is yours. Let's hop to it. Clear a path, yes ma'am, and hey, if you do good enough, it might create a market for the Turner series in this world. We got one goal, everyone. Employee of the month and that sweet, sweet bonus. I like your enthusiasm. Okay, I'll be honest, I like the whole corporate thing. It's fun. Let's look at spirits first. Intuition. communication together. Consider me motivated.
レックス、私たちと頑張ろうね。まずは相手の足を止める。その後そこを切る。
想定外の事態が発生。照準調整を発射。
余計な出費を抑えるのも主任の仕事。
I know I'm putting extra strain on you, but I appreciate it.
.どれだけ AI が発達してもサラリーマンの代わりはできない。外しはしない。
運動性能 72% に低下。照準補正完了。
あの攻撃すぐに解析しないと。このドグマに願いを託して、これで
俺の魔力も合わせる。
2人のバーテックスなら。
任務完了。
The parrot talk? Problematic. See, I like it. Spirit will feel something too. This will feel something. It's not on. Whatever it is, I think it's interfering with my dogma.
対象の行動を予測。照準補正完了。
そんな攻撃は通用しません。
思ったよりも
記念入れ
強気だ。
はしません。そこ舞い踊れ旋風行ってバーテックス。
対象のデータの再収集を提案。最適な戦術パターンを選択。照準補正完了。
ティラネードを完全に使いこなしてる。
それが俺の仕事だから。どれだけ AI が発達しても早打ちで仕留める。サラリーマンの代わりはできない。
対象の危険度は無限大。
was there not enough morale.
比嘉戦力差を計算、目標を攻撃。
やっぱりそうきましたね。
That was a gamble.
人を襲う機械は破壊します。そこ魔力で風を
Just
呼ぶ。
some stronger moves, but you just don't have a morale access in there.
対象のデータの再収集を提案。
Oh, that actually hit.
Restore 25 SK to one pilot, to the main pilot of the self, or one allied unit in spaces. Restore 50 N.
Morale. I can't get adjacent soon, I think.
ブイ。
悪い AI の相手なら遠慮はしないからね。コンビネーションで決める。
Okay, we will shoot them down. We finally have enough morale. I gave them a big morale boost.
目標を攻撃。
油断しないでください。次が来ます。
その通りだ。人を殺す気ないぞ。人を生かすサラリーマンの戦いだ。戦術パターンテリブルナイトメアデリバリー。
戦術パターン TND。
承認します。
突撃の援護を頼みます。敵をあの位置で釘付けにする。
ストライカーはランスモードで。
イニッシュは任せろ。これが VTX 魂だ。
戦闘行動の維持は不可能。
Oh,
The evade worked. Okay.
Could
いい位置ですマスター。
せっかくのチャンス逃がせない。
オド収束魔力連星確認。
青蘭のドグマ貫いてテンペスタ。
メインセンサーに深刻なダメージ。照準補正完了。
I don't know why that person died. He still has half his health. Did I get a second attack or something? I don't know.
Might seem a little random, but would you happen to know where we are? Actually, we're in the same situation as you, which means, yeah, it seems like we were warped to another world as well. Goodness. Two separate groups crossing between worlds and ending up in the same situation. It's kind of romantic, actually. Ma'am, what are you flustered for? Wasn't our name basically the same? You mean, could be. And if you want encounters like that to go anywhere, well, both sides have to put out in the work. So let's be positive about this. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but there's an enormous battleship approaching the area. What's mine, Chief? I very much doubt that it's unmanned. Let's make contact to confirm the situation. What's here? It looks like a giant battleship over 3 kilometers long. There's a dome on its deck. I think there's a city inside. Then it's less a battleship and more a mobile city, I suppose. Sir, if confirmation, the battle is over. Just who are they? They fought against the Valex drones? I don't see a match for their units in our database. At least we don't need to expect a sudden attack against us. They don't look like outlaws. Then let's try something. Let's try communicating with them. Can you all hear me? This is representative of the Mobile City State calendar. Our own mission here is to look into the battle that just occurred. We're not hostile. Advent calendar of Mobile City State. And with such a young girl as the representative, I appreciate you reaching out. I'm section manager of VTX Union Incorporated
Special Section 3.
And I'm the Aquamarine Sorcerer. Well, the Keeper of Order. The Keeper of Order? Your term is in the Advent calendar database. I see. My guess is they're visitors from another world who came here with the dimensional quake that occurred nearby. We don't understand the details ourselves, but that was our conclusion as well. We were brought here from a separate world from the sorcerers. Just like Mossy and everyone from Tenku. You know of others in a similar situation? We do. Are they with you? Yes. Never to assist us until we can return them to their original worlds. I'd extend the same offer to you if you're willing. Ah, so that's your intent. You wish to incorporate us into your military pursuit. Hold on. You don't have to put it like that. I am a lover of freedom, and I intend on retaining that freedom no matter what may come to pass. Oh, wonderful. What? Peace and freedom are the founding tenets of the A Advent. I can promise you this. If you were to join hands and work together, we would respect your wishes. I doubt she's trying to deceive us. You're not usually this docile. I'm merely confident in my character judgment. Yes, we've decided then. Thank you for your kind offer. We accept. Then I'm looking forward to working with you all. I swear to do everything in my power to ensure that our chance encounter is a positive one. The A Advent, a mobile city state. We just have to do our best, no matter what's waiting for us. Come on, let's go. Brand new adventure. I'd rather we get to spend our days in peace, to be honest. Express my gratitude. Forte is showing them around the event as we speak. It seems like they've gone pretty well with everyone. Jesus is getting them back. Our current plan is to inquire from several specialized organizations and research how to send them home. That makes sense. Do your best. We need to repay them for their help. I promise to spare no effort, ma'am. The dimensional quake, otherworldly visitors. For now, we'll have to do our best. We'll have to hope that this isn't a portent of something worse.
Alright. I plan to do this front mission, and I think that's probably going to be it for me. Because, I didn't realize how tired I was.
No, so managed. They must be with another group entirely. Rumor is it that another large-scale armed group is lurking in these parts. I bet it's them. Orders? No choice but to intercept so long as they maintain their course. But even if they didn't, I could live with myself if we left. I couldn't live with myself if we left threats to peace and liberty like the outlaws to their own devices. All we gotta do is destroy the bridge and it's hard. All units open fire. Making demands, meaning they're just an armed organization with no political leaning or fight bandits. People like this are still around even with the Revolutionary War behind us. They're basically animals. The only way to learn is through pain. Yeah. These guys are pure scumbags. Show them no mercy. I'm starting to think they're just as violent as them. All units open fire. We must eliminate all threats to ensure our safe voyage as well.
来なかったにゃ。
待ってたぜ。このタイミングは
分かってるにゃ。
肉を切らせて骨を断つ。
敵モビルスーツ接近。
この手の戦いは慣れっこです。
攻撃目標捕捉。
では張り切っていきましょうか。
これがエアデントの力。
人殺しの機械が照準は合ってる。あだだ。
体重に比べれば機械の動きって分かりやすいよね。
ビッグブレードストライカ
女だからって負けないわよ。この
こちらにもチャンピオンの意地がある。どうしよう、今こそ燃え上がれ。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に勝利をつかめとただ叫ばくれっと。
ガンダムファイトでなくてもやることは一つ。今こそ燃え上がれ。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に勝利をつかめとただ叫ばキョートフィガーとエンド。
悪い AI が相手なら遠慮はしないでわね。次に消える。そうだね、先輩の超絶。タイミングバッチリ。人間用心で一夜だ今回は私の読みがちだ。
I was hoping that there was maybe an Excel spirit I could do to get him further on that battlefield, but alas, that is not in the cards. So we'll take this
人を
minuscule
殺す
damage.
機械と人を生かすサラリーマンの戦いだ。悪い予感が当たったか。
モビルスーツが来るのなら行きなさい。グレンの衣のホムラのせい。
大丈夫なのかゼルガードは。
私たちの気持ち。
撃ダイナゼノンでも防ぎきれない。
相手は機械だ。遠慮はいらねえ。ここはペネトレーターガンだ。こいつを食らえ。
当たってないですね。
相手は機械だ。遠慮はいらねえ。行くぜ。逃がすかよ。ゼロ距離ミサイルを食らえ。
対モビルスーツ戦の修行はここは早手なんだ。よし、ここから反撃よ。
構築した対モビルスーツ戦術を試してみる。
みんな生きてるんすか？
よくわからないけど、なんとか AI だかなんだか知らねえが行くぜ。ここだ。必殺バーストミサイルキック。
もしかして間一髪ってやつ？相手は AI。今日は負けられない。展開汎用紙生成完了。受け取りなさい。今回は私の読み勝ちだね。人を殺すための機械なんていらないからだよ。やっちゃってください先輩。
まずは相手の足を止める。その後そこを切る。
心なき機械の力なぞ覚悟してもらおう。暴力に過ぎん。俺のこの手が真っ赤に勝利をつかめとただろく叫ばゴーッと
ミンガ
エッド。
Best friends forever.
殺すための機械なんていらないてくれるんだよ。
We blew it! You'll pay for this. You will be ours someday. Mark my words. All officers have been neutralized. We're already having enough trouble as it is with Valex. Who thought we needed another armed group causing troubles? Considering the situation, it might be best to pass through this area the next time we visit South America. Huh? Why would we go out to take a route you know is dangerous? Precisely because it's dangerous. Ensuring people's safety is the reason we're traveling around the world fulfilling requests for energy in the first place. I see. By luring any evildoers out with the calendar and eliminating them, you'll be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Pretty sweet deal for our customers. Right. Which is also why we'll come back here again. Sure, it would be nice if these people learned their lesson and settled down, but that will be that lucky.
I guess I could do this again.
Yes, the same armed group that took us here last time. Then our response is obvious. Scramble.
how this goes.
これがバングネックスのスピードだ。ただの AI に負けるかよ。は合ってる。
捉えることはできねえ。ただで帰れると思うなよ。
私たちに任せるにゃ。
敵の
V
なめないでよね。この距離ならばこれです。女は度胸仕掛ける。そこ。
正々堂々と勝負だ。どうしよう、今こそ燃え上がれ。俺のこの手が真っ赤に勝利をつかめとただらく叫ば、クレットフィガー。エンド。
And since we did that, we can do that again.
お前の行く末はオーバーヒートエンドだ。俺のこの手が真っ赤に勝利をつかめとただらく叫ぶ。クレッツゴー
My
ト
hope is to get to tournaments and if anyone's wondering why he always starts the match in hyper mode, it's because I found some nice starting equipment that has set his mode to be everything he needs to be automatically in hyper mode. So he basically starts the match already ready for his highest hitting attack.
SOS このタイミング仕掛ける。見えてんだよ。ファイトでなくともやることは一つ。くらえ。
Oh gosh, killing someone gat.
Are you
キャリアックスは支援をお願いします。早打ちで仕留める。
前衛は頼みます。 シュッて先の動きまで見切っている。心なき機械の力なぞ見えた。ただの暴力に過ぎん。
No, Domin. Oh, we get to see
Rain's special ability. It's gonna be fun.
女だからって負けないわよ。これで決める。必殺必中ライジングアレー。ここは強気で行くしかありません。
This calls for bold action.
お嬢様、ミサイルで行きます。
ノービー艦長の判断は的確ですね。
こいつで決めてやるぜ。バングネクスのとっておきだ。
エネルギーをバスターに回します。
バッチリだ。行くぜ。特務参加の流儀でいく。戦術パターンテリブルナイトメアデリバリー。
TND 受けたまわりました。キャリアクス攻撃準備 OK。
突撃の援護を頼みます。
このままの位置を維持してください。
ストライカーはランスモードで。
相手は棒立ちだ。決めるぞ。これが VTX 魂だ。
心なき機械の力なぞただの暴力に過ぎん。覚悟してもらおう。
俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただろき叫ぶ。バークレッツゴーッとフィンガー。
すごい。なんて魔
いい
力だ。
魔力の連星
私の
です。
全てを見せます。ありがとうホークス。やるわよ。これが青蘭のドグマです。集中を切らさないようにしないと。影から援護。まさに忍者。やるよ総龍が。いっけー。まさきロックされたね。任せるにゃ。
It's over. Yeah, after this gas, we can't ignore how much firepower they have. Alright, tell them we can introduce some of the special stealth forces. Get it? Do you think they're that big of a threat? They sure might turn out to be. I've got a bad feeling. Wait, you say? Yes, they're just like Dr. Hell, who schemed to take over the world. And now Yoma Empire wants to eradicate humanity? Yes. So
My goal is to get everyone to at least rank 2, because then that gives you the passive that person brings. Okay, let's grab Shin. That seems like a fun thing to do.
And that covers the entirety of.
I realized I said I was going to end it, but you know what? Let's do some side missions.
Fighting Force. Thank you very much for your report. We appreciate your nation's assistance. Thank you very much for purchasing energy from the Advent calendar. We're grateful to you for supplying it. Hereby permit the Advent's entry into the Orb United Emirates on behalf of Representative Kigali Eula Atha. Thank you. You're welcome. I'll be awaiting your arrival. Yes, pleasant. Agreed. The old United Emirates, the nation that was roped into war twice, yet still managed to recover from it each time. It's a small nation, but its technology and its strong principles have wanted a prominent place on the world stage. Don't invade other nations, don't allow other nations to invade you, and then don't get involved with other conflicts. Not a bad set of rules. That's why I'm hoping to take them as a model for the Advent. Sounds a little naive to me. Never mind. They ignore your grousing captain. I was talking to myself.
I'm with the captain, actually.
Mina? Ideals are nice, especially lofty ones, but they're nothing more than pipe dreams if you can't adhere to them. then you're just another one of those people who talk a big game but can't back it up. And then they say they tried their best and play the victim. I can't stand people like that. You talking about someone in particular now? No, it's simply the prevailing opinion in some quarters. Personally, I don't think it's bad for young leaders to be frivolously idealistic. That goes for Relina Darlene, Lacus Klein, Britannia, and Orbs Kigali, not to mention our very own, I suppose. You realize all the ones you listed are women. My objection, meanwhile, is to relegation of to an afterthought. Yeah, sorry, ma'am. The leader of the turbulent nation of Orb. Here I am in Orb to see you.
If you're not familiar, Orb is from the Gundam Seed universe. They kind of represented the... So Gundam Seed retold parts of the original Gundam story, but certain elements were twisted. And a third nation was kind of added that kind of acted as the neutral nation. If you're not familiar with the story of Gundam Seed, the big place of where like things kind of deviate is where the Federation decides to nuke its own forces, causing parts of the Federation forces to change sides, which causes a kind of division upon Federation forces. Because, like, well, our commanders are throwing nuclear weapons directly at us and telling us to fight, you know. Not the things that, like, increase morale very much. So that's generally what events happen in Gundam Seed. Orb is like this neutral nation that the protagonists join, and it gets drawn into all kinds of horrible wars. The events of Seed Destiny take that and they make it even worse, as the protagonist try not to involve themselves in another story, and they are forced to do something. I'm going to go ahead and silently read this, and you all can read along with me. An interesting thing about her father was like the leader of Orb, and he kind of decided to build experimental mobile suits for the Federation, thus violating their neutrality agreement. She gets disheartened and becomes like a guerrilla fighter. She like joins a guerrilla fight with like jeeps and stuff. It's crazy. And the protagonist, like, she gets rescued from what is obvious a future just death of that entire unit. So Athrun is the rival to the main protagonist. The main protagonist and Athrun are friends. They don't... At the beginning of this, they don't know that the other person's the other person. And Athrun and his forces lead a, like, commando assault into the city that Kira is part of. And this all results in Kira temporarily joining the Federation forces. Athrun and his friends steal a bunch of the experimental Gundams that should not be in the neutral nation of Orb. and shenanigans continue. Athrun ends up marrying the leader of Orb, and Athrun goes from being like the antagonist to joining the protagonist. So you have like a change of heart, where like the protagonist and antagonist realize that they shouldn't be fighting, ally with themselves to fight the true antagonist, which is an interesting concept, I think. And in Seed Destiny, they start on the same side, continuing that story of Seed, but things get twisted, and Athrun like juggles his respect for Zaft, the nation that he was born in. Weirdly enough, Kira ends up marrying Athrun's fiance. So Athrun gets Kigali, and Kira gets like a very popular noble singer, if that makes sense. Who was Athrun's fiance? So it's kind of crazy. And Seed Destiny this is actually what puts Athrun on such a weird path, is he temporarily rejoins Zaft and works with Shin. But then Shin and all these other people are now end up in a conflict with his friends, and he's like, he has to decide where his loyalties lie, and then he kind of realizes Zaft is kind of manipulating everything. Okay, so these two Gundam universes have nothing to do with each other. They're like alternative dimensions in main Gundam timeline. So these two, the idea of Dalmon and Shin ever interacting is not canon. But because because Super Robot Wars Y kind of does this interesting and elaborate thing of taking all the different kind of realities and putting them together like this, you get some really interesting crossover stories. I could see that Shin could totally use a very strong mentor like Domon, and that would probably actually make him a much better person, because Shin has this tremendous anger issues, and Seed Destiny kind of really ends with Shin so pissed. So to have a more positive role model in his life that's probably a more useful Shin. I would be really happy if we got Luminary Hawk as well. She's one of my favorite characters from Gundam Seed Destiny, particularly because she pilots a Zaku very similar to Char Astrobul from the original Gundam show, and that's kind of my favorite unit.
I will admit it's not quite the same, but still, I really enjoyed that.
Well, I get to bring my whole army to this mission. The deployment number was greater than I have units. Keep drawing the shortest straw.
Still, there are lists we can save now we're here, so if anything, I'd like to call the fortress. Maybe a little Miss Optimism, the fresh air for the soul, as long as the bite matches her bark. Come on now. Orb's unit just made contact. No, still putting it back together, back at the plants. Still got this, right? Absolutely.
The Archangel is a carrier battleship. It's mostly a carrier, but it's a big ship. It's the protagonist ship from Gundam Seed. It exists in Gundam Seed Destiny, but it kind of sits out a large portion of that show.
そりゃまずい。さっさと対応しましょう。では張り切っていきましょうか。
力
Nice.
Ore 俺も世界も変わったんだ。ターゲットロック。よし。
リン宮寺の意志は俺が継ぐ。霧一つ残さず燃え尽きる。ブラストバーン。
この戦い必ず勝つ。覚悟してもらおう。俺のこの手が真っ赤に燃える。勝利をつかめとただらく叫ばゴーッとフィンガー。
真の抹殺なんて言い出すからね。正面から来る。
なんとかビーム。
ペネトレーターガン。
レックス、私たちと
エイミス、周辺の地形データをくれ。隙が見えた。
少々お待ちを。
Reminds me of the
あれをかわせるなんて周辺に支援を頼みましょうか。リンク
いや
確認。
ここは俺たちだけの椅子だ。レール必ずやってみせる。
Mission failed. Thank you. Professional intruders have been taken care of now. Forte's warning was spot on. If we hadn't tightened security, who knows what would have happened here. Catherine, who are these guys? I think they were Valrex. They have similar reports from around the world. The second ability we managed to get this close to the heart of Orb, and they would be in the worst position I thought. That's got nothing to do with it. Don't celebrate the shit. It's got more fun. Manage the situation.
So once a lot of the C characters, particularly the coordinators, can go berserk, which basically turns them Super Saiyan. Not physically Super Saiyan, but increases their reaction speed and all that stuff. And it becomes very tough. They're slowly feeding us kills, which is always fun. That's good, Don appreciates you.
エイミス、周辺の地形データをストライカーを使うぞ。
かしこまりました。少々お待ちを。
必ずやってみせる。
このど相手まさきこっちに気づいたにゃ。
行くぞ。おいでの力で行動するぜ。くらえ。あーくしく
Get a new move.
インパルスの力全部引き出す。真っ二つにしてやる。くらえ。もちろん。
気をつけ。
これも仕事だ。ストライカーを使うぞ。 いい位置だ。必ずやってみせる。
そんな攻撃でやられるかよ。離脱する前にここで決めてみせる。
So many of these zombie types. No, it must be Phalanx after all. It's the dungeon. I appreciate you've overcome your wall. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what the difference was. Just acting in the heart, I hated the room. I think the relentlessness of your strength, though. The reason you're drawn to is because your heart has grown strong. My heart. Does that mean I'm master of the school? Not even close. Training never ends. So I think this is a good stopping point.
ここで終わりだなんて何考えてんだよ。こんなところで
ゲームを中断されるくらいで怒るなんて。ほんとシンって子供よね。画面の前のみんなはゲームが思うようにいかなくてもあんなだだこねないように。それではゆっくりお休みください。お疲れ様でした。
I hope that means the Luminarian Hawk is in this game, because that would be amazing. Alright guys, that is it for this stream. I'm just trying to stream whenever I get a chance.
Work's been a little harsh. Got lots of things coming up, but that's okay. All part of the process. I'll see y'all next time, and remember, you're always loved.